Hello again, here again with another fun factor for short. As I've stated before, if I'm going to end up on a watch list for some of the stuff I have to research for these books that I'm writing, then you are all going to go down with me. All right, we're back today with some tornado facts as promised, and today we'll actually be talking about tornado ratings. Now, you may have heard the terms F scale and EF scale when rating a tornado. So let's dive into that a little bit. Basically, they're the same thing, but with some modifications. So the original Fujita scale, or F scale, was morphed into the Enhanced Fujita scale, or EF scale, back in 2007. The new EF scale takes more factors into account than the original scale did by adding in more damage indicators such as building type, structures, trees, that kind of thing. On this new scale, there are 6 ratings, so EF0 up to EF5. If you're here looking at my screen here, I'm going to put up a little visual because I'm a science nerd, and I've written down the different number values that are used for these different systems by wind speed and damage intensity. Numerically speaking, the biggest difference between the two systems is the wind speed. Although, as I've mentioned in my previous tornado-related video, the biggest factor for actually giving these ratings is based more heavily on structure damage than on the wind speeds. So what do all of these factors actually mean with a tornado? Well, I'll give you both ends of the spectrum on that. So EF0 to EF5. So the EF0 is still powerful in its own right, but it probably won't do more than minor damage to your house, like missing shingles. You might see some stuff blown around in the yard, but that's about it. And EF5, however, is as that one guy whose name I cannot ever remember from the movie Twister, it's like the thumb of God. If your house is in the way of an EF5, it's probably going to level that house to the foundation. So absolutely clean slate. There are many EF5 paths, even to this day, where if you zoom in on Google Maps, you can still see how badly those areas have done. But if you want some more actual videos of seeing those damage paths to this day, I'd recommend go checking out some of the really educational tornado YouTube channels on here. Honestly, that's where I got a lot of this information from. So that's it for today's episode, and I hope you'll be back again for next week.